You know, out of all the character themes in this game, Therion's definitely has to be the saddest. No other theme quite exudes the loneliness that Therion's does. Regardless, welcome back guys to another episode of Octopath Traveler. In the last episode, we finished off Therion's Chapter 3, and now we are going to head to Stillsnow in the Frostlands so we can finally start our last Chapter 3, which will be Honnet's. Now, making the trek from Boulderfall to Stillsnow would be a bit time-consuming, so I'm going to save us a little bit of time by fast-traveling to Victor's Hollow. And from here, shouldn't be a long walk to Stillsnow. We've done this song and dance before, so hopefully it won't take us much it won't take us much time to get out of here.
Now, let us hunt him.
Looks like we've got some new enemies here. I don't think I've ever seen these guys before. Actually, what are these before I start attacking them? This is a Forest Rat King 1 and Forest Rat King 6 in the front and a Forest Rat King 5 in the back. Interesting. Let's try swords out on them. Alright, looks like the Forest Rat King 5, or the Rat King 5, is weak to swords. Doesn't look like anybody else's, though. Let's try axes on the Ratkin 6. The Ratkin 6 is weak to axes. Alright, let's try spears on the Rat King 1. It's not weak to spears. Is it weak to axes? Actually, let's just try axes on everybody with a last stand. Alright, looks like the Ratkin 5 is weak to axes as well, but that still leaves us in the dark as to what the Rat King 1 might be weak to. But we'll find that out as we go. Whoa, those guys seem pretty fragile. That didn't seem like a lot of damage. Let's see how much the Ratkin 6 collects for. 872? That's not really a lot. Inspiration, huh? Well, I've had more than my fair share of that in the past few parts. Alright, looks like they're not very strong. Alright, I guess I'll leave them be when it comes to capturing them. Is the Rat King 1 weak to bows? It is not. I think we've tried pretty much everything. Interesting. Alright, let's get rid of the Rat King 6 while we can. There we go.
Come in, if thou darest.
Oh, you know, we haven't tried daggers yet. Let's try daggers.
The dagger sounds.
Okay, looks like the Rat King 1 is weak to daggers.
Out of my way.
Alright, great. That gives us something to do. Nice.
Let the hunt begin.
I think I'll wait for Therion to be able to collect, so let's use a Mercy Strike here.
Bring it on.
Victory shut.
Alright, yeah, now we definitely have to defend so that Therion can go do his collecting thing.
I'll take that.
These guys collect for 1352? That's fairly impressive. Alright, now we can take this guy out. Alright, there we go.
Thou didst fight with courage.
I somehow feel like the recommended level for this area increased since the last time we've been here. Because I remember the recommended level not being more than 30, and now it's up to 34, so... Stillsnow is east. Alright, so I guess east is where we're headed. Did I already visit the Shrine of the Huntress? Well, it's on my map, so I'm going to assume I have. Victor's Hollow, Swarky is south. Western Stillsnow Wilds to Stillsnow is to still east, actually.
Let us fight with honor.
I must say, even though we're fairly high leveled, we're still getting a decent amount of XP from these fights. Alright, this is our first time ever visiting the Frostlands. So, welcome guys to the frigid peaks of the Western Stillsnow Wilds. The Stillsnow Wilds are a curious place because there really isn't any set path to go to. It really is similar to the Sunlands in that regard, but only for the wilds around Stillsnow. The wilds around Flamesgrace and Northreach, I'm pretty sure both have walked paths that you can follow, but Stillsnow is a unique case in that regard. And there is a shrine here, and we should go visit that. even though we won't be getting much use out of the secondary job it'll give us.
Standest thou
Whoa,
against me?
alright. I have
Be hunting.
literally never seen these penguin things in my life. Ever. And I've played this game for, like, tons of hours. These are portly penguins. Well, they sure are portly, alright. Alright, they're not weak to swords. Ah, looks like silence is the debuff they give to us.
Out of my way!
They are weak to
My
axes,
arrow
though.
flying true.
Alright, so I guess I'll take advantage of that.
All
I
right.
will have to rehabilitate Ulbrich with Alphen, though. Because otherwise we'll be missing out on those AoE axe attacks.
Here we go.
Now then,
Alright, let's just keep using Last Stand here to break them as we go.
Over here.
Nice dodge by Therion there. And good thing Ulbrich didn't get silenced that time, otherwise that would have been 2 strikes of silence, and that would have gotten pretty annoying, especially since I literally just rehabilitated him. But I digress.
Come if thou darest.
Is there anything we can do? I don't think so. We can't steal from them just yet. And actually, you know what? Let's investigate their beast lore. They are incredibly powerful, and they will give us access to staff damage. So I might have to try capturing them just so I can have access to staff damage, because nobody in the party can use staves as of now. So I guess we'll just break one of them while we can.
All right.
Alright. Let's see what Alphen can do here with a Last Stand. Alright, now they're both broken. Let's see how much these guys collect for.
Let's do this. I'll take that.
4,000! Holy shit, that's a crap ton of money.
my blade is unbending!
Alright, let's hope I won't accidentally kill either of these guys. Yeah, it looks like they're pretty resilient, all things
Let my
considered.
arrow fly
How much health did I take out of them? Alright, cool. What's my capturing chance? 20%. Alright, so I am going to use a Mercy Strike.
Coming.
Should I use a Mercy Strike? I guess I'll just use a level 1 Mercy Strike.
Everything but your life.
Looks like they are weak to bows as well. Interesting.
How about
Therion's confused. We have to rehabilitate him, otherwise he might accidentally hit one of us, or he might accidentally hit the penguin that we're trying to capture. That wouldn't be very good either way.
this will heal your wounds?
Alright, there we go.
What next?
Okay, now let's actually try capturing this thing. Ooh, because it's not broken anymore, our chances have been reduced to 10%. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to try my luck. Ugh, damn. Well, nobody said it would be easy. We might actually have to be here for a while we try out that 10% chance over and over and over again.
Alrighty.
If it does get to be too long, I'll edit that out so you guys don't have to deal with it.
Coming if thou darest.
Without any boost, it's only a 5% chance. Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything to
Here
happen.
goes nothing.
Alright, let's get a Soothing Seed with Ethan's of Pomegranate here.
Try this.
Let's see if we can't get this guy down before
Out
it
of
gets
my way.
too annoyingly long. 87% chance of stealing something.
Mine.
I was unable to steal anything? Really?
What next?
Wow.
Holding
My
back
luck is
nothing.
just not very good today, it seems.
The
Yeah, it
battle
definitely
is
looks like I'm
truly
gonna have to edit that out. Or edit all of this out until I capture the beast. So, I'll see you guys then.
yours. Have at it. I think not.
Here goes nothing.
Coming if thou darest. The hunt endeth.
Jesus Christ, that took forever. But, we did manage to capture the penguin eventually. Alright, let's examine it for now. How many uses do I have on it? I have 4 uses on it. Alright, I guess that's not too bad. Alright, where's that shrine? Should be somewhere around here. But then again, without any trails to follow, I'm a bit confused either way.
It's a good day for battle.
Looks like we've got more new enemies here. Alright, so that is a Hoary Howler. This is a Majestic Snow Marmot. And in the front, it's a Snow Yak. Let's try out swords first, as always. Alright, looks like the Howler is weak to swords.
Alright.
Anybody here weak to
This
axes?
calls for surgery.
Nobody here is weak to axes.
The battle is truly joyous.
Let's try out spears on the snow yak. The
What
yak
next?
is weak to spears. Alright, let's see if anybody here is weak to bows. Alright, looks like the howler is weak to bows as well.
Letting the hunt.
Looks like Alphin's running really low on SP. We'll have to give him something for that. Alright, looks like we've pretty much used up all of our options. Let's try daggers on the marmot here.
The dagger down.
The marmot is weak to daggers, and we also killed it in the process. That's a little unfortunate. Is the yak weak to daggers?
I appreciate it.
It is not. Alright, so I guess we'll just have to
Bring
leave
it
it at
on.
that, I guess. We do, at least we have one thing on it. Alright, let's concoct something for Alphin. We're gonna mix Soothing Seed with Essence of Plum,
Here goes
and that
nothing.
should give him 50 SP. There we go.
Victory shut.
Alright, let's break the snow yak while we
I
can.
think not. Have at you.
Han fell asleep. That's a little unfortunate. Anyways, as I said, let's break the snow yak.
Out of my way.
Can we collect from it?
What?
The yak collects for 1260. I guess that's better than nothing.
Here goes. Let's get down to work.
Alright, let's take the yak out. Alright, that just leaves the howler.
Bring it on.
Alright, a lot of people are falling asleep, so I'm gonna get some soothing dust with some sleep weed
Try
here.
this.
This rousing mist will cure everybody from sleeping.
Have at you.
What next? Coming.
Alright. I guess for now we could... I guess let's investigate the beast lore of the howler. A mighty stab, huh? Alright, let's see what it has to steal.
I'll take what I need.
It has an essence of pomegranate with it. Alright, pretty good.
What next?
There's nothing else we can do for now. Alright, 68% chance of collecting, and if we boost it, we get a 78% chance. I guess I'll take it. 1260. Not half
Letting the
bad.
hunt begin.
Alright, now we can take that guy out.
Here we go.
And hopefully end the fight. There we go.
Ha, try again.
Doesn't look like we're getting as much XP here as we did in Therion's or Ulbrich's Chapter 3, but we'll manage. Alright, we should be approaching the shrine, I think. Either that or we're not, and we're just out in the middle of nowhere. Seriously, this is so hard to navigate. Ah, here's the shrine. This is the Shrine of the Flame Bearer. Took us long enough to find this place. Just like the rest of the shrines, it has a small statue on it. A voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. I am Alfric, Flamebringer. Unto thee who dost boldly venture to this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. And just like that, we've unlocked the cleric as a secondary job. So now we have 6, or do we have 7 out of the 8 secondary jobs that we need to finally fill out our roster here. We have the, I'm pretty sure we have the hunter, do we? Let's see. We have the warrior, we have the merchant, we have the scholar, and we have the cleric. We have the hunter, we have the thief, and we have the apothecary. The only thing we are missing should be... Oh man, it's escaping me. What are we missing? Oh, I'm really forgetting. Hold on. The dancer. The only job that we're missing is that of the dancer. Anyways, let's head out and actually go to Stillsnow this time. I still have no idea where we're going, by the way. It's so snowy, and it's so easy to get lost in here.
Let's see what you got.
Whoa, that is an intimidating lizard.
Letting my
What the
arrow
hell is that
fly
thing?
and
It is an Ice Lizard King 1. The first thing I want to do is check out its beast lore. Oh, it's actually not very strong. Interesting. Alright, I guess we could try bows here.
torrent of arrows.
Alright, nobody here is weak to bows. I knew that for the yaks, but I was just testing it out for that Lizard King there. Alright, let's try swords on it. It is not weak to swords.
Sorcery. Here goes
It
nothing.
looks like Hanet's attacks have just been lowered. Alright, let's try an Injurious Dust with a Fiery Plume. Enemies in the ice area should be weak to fire,
How
right?
do you like this?
Alright, looks like
The battle
the
is
Lizard
truly
King
joined.
is weak to fire, but nobody else is. Alright. Is it weak to spears? It is weak to spears. Oh, this is giving me flashbacks to Ulbricht's Chapter 3 when the only weakness anybody had was spears.
The dagger downstairs.
Alright, looks like the Lizard King is weak to daggers as well, so that gives us something to do. Are the yaks weak to daggers? I'm pretty sure we tried that out. Yep.
The battle is truly joined.
Is there anything else we have on them? Doesn't look like it.
What next?
Could they be weak to lightning?
Lightning. Done my
They are weak to lightning. Interesting.
Here goes nothing.
Let's try out ice. Let's get Injurious Dust with
How do
Sleep
you
Weed
like
here.
this?
The yaks aren't weak to ice. So if they aren't weak to
Victory
ice
shall be mine.
or fire, but they are weak to lightning, then that means their last weakness must be a physical weakness. Although I'm pretty sure we've tried out everything on them. Physically anyway, so
coming. If
they
thou
must be
darest.
actually weak to stabs.
Lightning. Done my
Interesting.
Out of my way.
Let's see how much the Lizard King collects for.
I'll take that.
1,300. Alright, not too bad.
sorcery.
Here
Oh
we
wow, it looks like Hana has a lot of debuffs and status penalties on her, so let's at least cure the silence,
What next?
so she's not completely suffering. Is
Holding back nothing.
there anything we can do? Nope, I guess we'll just have to break the Lizard King then. Alright, there we go.
Have at you.
Let's break the Snow Yak.
go.
Let's break the other Snow Yak.
Bring it on.
And let's use a fully powered Last Stand.
Alrighty.
Alright, that just leaves one Yak remaining.
What next?
Do we steal from it? 93%
I'll take what
chance?
I need.
Essence of Pomegranate. Alright, I could always use more of those.
I'll take that.
And another 1260 for us.
All right.
And now we can end off the fight for good. There we go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right, Hana and Ulbrich are both level 41. I don't know if I ever mentioned that to you guys. Therion and Alphen are following close behind. Alright, North reaches that way, Stillsnow's east. Alright, I guess we're just gonna keep heading east, I suppose. And I hope to God we won't get lost along the way. Because, holy crap, is it easy to get lost in this place. I never really remember ever having such a hard time here. That, I must say, that is an adorable snowman. I wonder who built it, though. Doesn't seem to be any NPCs around here.
Now, letting us hunting.
Alright, looks like we've got some more new enemies. We are encountering a lot of new enemies today. These are Ice Lizard Man 5s. Alright, let's start off by trying out swords. They're not weak to swords. Doesn't look like they'll be weak to spears either, because they use spears.
Sorcery.
Now then.
Alright, so what could they be weak to? Should we try axes on them? They are weak to axes. Alright.
Coming, if thou darest.
Could they be weak to bows?
A torrent of arrows.
Nope, they are not weak to bows. Wow. Hana just made a ton of hits there.
Bring it
Fairly
on.
impressive. Alright, let's try. Let's use axes again.
This calls for surgery.
There we go. Whoa, that was fast.
Letting the
But it didn't do
hunt
much
begin.
damage. There's nothing we can do, so I guess I'll just defend.
Coming, if thou darest.
I guess we'll start by working on the shields of the Lizard King here. Alright, we have an 87% chance of collecting from this guy. Let's see how much the Lizard Men collect for. 812? That's not really a lot.
Victory shall
Man,
be
everybody's
mine.
trying to lower our defense these days. Alright, the Lizard Men are gone.
All right.
Looks like Alphen does need some more SP, so... I guess we'll just take advantage of
What
this inspiration for now, because I really don't want to use an item just yet. Because I think we're right next to Stillsnow, we could just go to the inn.
Mercy. Witchery.
Out of
It
my
looks like
way.
Ulrich's asleep. Alright, let's collect from the Lizard King while we can, for another 1300.
Let in my air. Come in.
Alright, and I guess we'll just use a True Strike on the Lizard King. Alright, looks like
Bring it on.
we are a little ways away from taking it out, so I guess we'll just use a level slash.
Level slash.
Alright, looks like that took everybody out. That makes our job easier.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, that's 330 XP for us. Quite a decent amount. Alright, I think we should finally be reaching Stillsnow. Phew, that took a while. Thankfully we didn't actually get lost. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, let's go take a rest at the inn. Our party's pretty beat up from all that walking. And it looks like we have 120,000 leaves. Alright. Let's take a save here, because that is all the time I have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. When we meet in the next episode of Octopath Traveler, we will be starting Haunted's Chapter 3, and doing some housekeeping along the way by doing what we always do when we go to a new town, stealing and inquiring from everybody there. But, until then, I hope you guys have a great day, and take care.